What's going on, guys? Welcome back to United View. How is everybody doing? Back on the match view, I am. Is the curse going to continue? We hope not. We shall hope not. Let's pray. Okay, come on. We can do this together. Together we can. It's Manchester United versus. I'm already being like nearly sick at nerves. It's Manchester United versus Spurs at Old Trafford. I'm tired of calling it must-win games because every game recently has been a must-win game for Manchester United, and we've not been up to it. Coming out of last week's game, certainly as well. Today's going to be one. Today's going to be one. It's going to be a tough one, but we'll get through it together as always, guys. We'll get your comments up on the screen. Like David Lee, who's in the chat, says, "Big up, Owen. Big up, David Lee." Austin says, "Yo, what's up, homie?" I'm all right. I'm okay, Austin. I'm feeling relaxed. I'm trying to breathe. Chris says, "Yes, Owen, let's break the curse and get the win." I mean, we talk about the curse, right? We talk about the curse and all that kind of stuff. My record isn't too bad. It's not horrible. We have seen some wins, right? I did Ronaldo's first game back. That was a win. I did Ralph's first game. That was a win. I did West Ham at home. That was a win. So, we've had a couple. We've had some horrible ones, obviously. We had Liverpool, we had Man City. I did the Young Boys game. That was a draw. Some of those games haven't gone particularly well. But, we'll get there, folks. Okay, we'll get there. I did, three-quarters of the Brighton game, which we won as well. So, come on, yeah? We can do this together. Absolutely. Let's get into the starting 11 because there's quite a lot of changes, significant changes by Ralf Rangnick today. You can see them on the screen right there. 5 changes. You can count them. 5 changes on the screen right there. David De Gea's in goal. Diogo Dalot comes in for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Varane's back after testing positive for COVID last weekend in the Manchester derby. He replaces Victor Lindelof. Telles is also in. Luke Shaw, of course, is injured. You've got Nemanja Matic in there for Luke Shaw. Nemanja Matic is in there for Scott McTominay because he has a calf problem, as Ralf Rangnick said yesterday. Fred's in there. Paul Pogba. Jadon Sancho. Marcus Rashford returns to the side, replacing Anthony Elanga. And so does Cristiano Ronaldo. Also returns to the side after he was injured last week and flew to Portugal. No Bruno Fernandes either. Bruno Fernandes is not in the squad. He is ill. Ralf Rangnick has confirmed that Bruno Fernandes is ill. We don't know what ill means. We don't know if it's a positive COVID test. We just know that it's ill, but he is a doubt also for Tuesday, which is not good. Because, of course, we have Atletico on Tuesday, which is a problem. It's absolutely a massive problem. So that's certainly concerning. Oh, KG's calling me. What's going on with this? Let's see what happens. KG, you're live.
What's going on? What do you think? This is crazy. I'm gutted. I can't be on the match view. Obviously, daughter's got chicken pox, so I'm out in a way. I'm dealing with that. But what's going on, everybody?
Yes. KG, I was going to explain that KG is not on the match view today. His daughter has chicken pox, but you will get your KG fix. You will get your KG fix because he will be doing the full-time view afterwards, which is actually, he's doing it solo this time. So he's going to have a bit of a, I don't know what the right word is, soliloquy, bit of a monologue.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not a moan. Hopefully I'm not moaning. Hopefully I'm like, how great were we for one day or for 90 minutes? How great were we? I'd love to be like that. I hope my show works out like that.
I hope so. I hope so for both of us. I hope so because that would mean the match view went smoothly. That would mean that your full-time view would be smooth. It would just be... But are we living in reality, KG?
We're not.
No,
we're not.
No.
Because we're rubbish. Nothing has happened Nothing has happened in that time to make us feel that everything's okay. And there's a bit of a drama, and I'm surprised that Man United fans, I've seen the reaction, and we're a bit cool about it. No one's really talking about it, but the Ronaldo thing, clearly he wasn't injured. Decided, you know what? I'm getting Portugal. Now he's back.
Do you know what it is?
What do you think of that?
Do you know what it is? Somehow it's because there was so much stuff that happened in the last 7 days, KG. Like the fact that Ronaldo did a trip, and I don't know if he wasn't injured or not, but he did a trip and it wasn't authorised. Ralf Rangnick was asked that yesterday. He said, was it authorised? And he just went, I don't want to talk about it, which basically means no, it wasn't authorised. The fact that you have that, but then also in the same week, Marcus Rashford, he might leave. Then you have all the other drama going on. It's just it gets lost, doesn't it? I think.
But they both start. Just imagine that. So what kind of message is that then? One threatening to leave through the team and stuff for a bit of PR starts. Ronaldo doesn't even want to be on the bench. Goes on a cheeky little holiday. Nips abroad. Starts. Just makes you think. Even Pogba's interview just a second ago was so like he looked like he's already lost.
Well, did you see my tweet? I said that you're a trendsetter because obviously Paul Pogba is stealing your style. Have you seen the new haircut?
He is. I've seen the new haircut. I looked at it and I said, I did that.
Yeah. You know what he's been doing, folks? He's been watching Sky and he's seen the trailers for Bloods. And he went, I tell you what, I need to change things up.
Or it could be severe depression because no one's
that took a turn. That took a turn pretty quick there, KG.
Yeah,
Goodness.
No, it has to take a free point because when we deep it, no one's bored on purpose. No one decides, you know what, I can grow hair, but I'm going to be bored. And that's coming from a baldy, so I can say it. Yeah, Pogba, either it might be religious reasons. I don't know if he's gone on a pilgrimage or something. I don't know, innit? But you ain't really. Oh, sugar my advert. Come on.
There you go.
You really. There you go.
There you go.
Hey.
Driving.
It's really good. Out this Wednesday.
Were you actually driving it? Were you actually driving it? Or was it one of those ones that's actually been...
Oh, no, I was faking it this year.
Yeah.
This year I was totally faking it.
Yeah.
We was hooked up to like some type of truck thing. The one that they use for Bond.
Oh, really? Because I can just imagine the hardest thing with that is that you have to pretend you have to keep moving the steering wheel. Were you overdoing the steering wheel? Sort of big turns?
No, my mate was. Sam was. He was oversteering because he can't drive. He hasn't even got a license.
All right.
Back onto Man United though.
Yeah.
We're messed up. We're effed basically.
Yes.
There's
a super chat on the screen from Red Baron says KG should know Owen is blaming the loss on KG because he is the one doing the match view. Stay safe, KG. It is KG's fault.
It's kind of. When I kind of heard a bit of that in there. It sounded like a bit of deflected blame, but then he was just kind of worrying about himself. Then there was a little moment of, well, at least KG's had to go. I went through when I was doing the watch along when I was doing the watch along last week.
Exactly.
Yeah, that wasn't nice actually.
You feel my pain. And
I did feel your pain, but I don't know why you want that though. I don't know why. But you're going to break the curse, even though it's kind of already broken, because when you start saying the games that you have won, I was like, it's not really a curse then, innit?
Yeah, exactly. I just happened to do some of the big games, and we lose the big game. So, yeah, it's not much of a curse. It's more sort of reality. And to be honest, KG, it's incredibly self-centered and egotistic of me to assume that I have any influence on any kind of result.
Oh, it's brilliant. No, you should though. The other day, because people always say that it's like my fault when Aaron Wan-Bissaka plays. So I messaged the board the other day and I was like, go on then, side 10 hug.
Yeah.
I sent them a tweet at Man United and I thought, because people think this is my power.
Yeah.
Like I control who starts.
But you say that.
Control over it.
You say that, but then again, Paul Pogba's copied your hairstyle, so you can't deny influence.
Oh, this is, you know what I mean? We need to find we need to work out what's going on, really.
Exactly. We need to find it.
Oh my goodness! So what's everyone saying? What's the Oracle saying? Is he saying we're gonna win?
Oracle says 3-1 win. He says
we're stuffed.
I'll have a quick look at the opposition lineup as well. They've got Lloris, Doherty, Romero, Dyer, Davis, Reguilon, Højbjerg, Bentancur, Kuselevsky, and Son and Kane. It's the last two you're worried about, isn't it? It's Kane and Son. They're the two that could absolutely rip us apart. Was last year 6-1? Was last year the 6-1 one? I think it was.
Wait, I've deleted that from my mind. Did they beat us 6-1?
Yeah, you remember when Martial got sent off and then it all went...
Nah, they did early in the season.
Yeah, Jose.
Where was that? Were we at home?
Yeah, it was Old Trafford, wasn't it? Yeah, no fans, obviously, but yeah.
No, that's dirty. No wonder it's removed from my mind.
Yeah.
What? Lindelof must feel aggrieved.
Yeah, he must. Yeah.
He must be furious. If I was Lindelof, I'd be pissed.
but Maguire's going to.
Because I really like Maguire is rubbish. Why is he playing?
Well, politics.
Even our bench looks detected. I'm looking at them coming on the pitch now.
Well, I'll be honest with you, KG. Like I did Sky this morning, right? And they were asking me questions about the game and all that kind of stuff. And I was saying to Flex afterwards.
Humble brag.
Well, got to get in.
That's a bit of a humble brag.
Got to get in. I was no, and like they were asking me the questions and stuff like that, and it's tough to be like, optimistic and upbeat. You know what I mean?
Well, unless you're just a liar, like no one can. You can't be, and I think the fans need to reflect the manager in it at the moment, the interim, and he doesn't lie. He keeps it so real. So it's like, no, I'm not happy actually. There's no upbeatness. No, they didn't train. Don't know what's wrong with Cavani.
Yeah.
That's how we need to be. So I think we should just be honest with ourselves and say we're rubbish.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd love to win today. I would love to win today. Again, it's all about Tuesday, really. It's all about Tuesday. My whole thing of, but I'm a bit, not even to get onto Tuesday, but me, I always talk about Ronaldo copying what Messi does.
Yeah.
And it's a bit worrying now that Messi's out of the Champions League.
Well, you say that, but then maybe he can just go like, actually, okay, one step further. I'll go one step further than Messi did this year. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There you go. Well, do you reckon Diogo Dalot's going to get an assist today?
Why'd you even put that out there, KG? Come on. Let's be positive.
No, I'm just saying he might. End of the day, the delivery's got to come at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, he's Prime, isn't he? He's Amazon Prime.
We are so rubbish. Everyone's crap.
I know.
Everyone is... it's so bad that we're doing this, but...
Honestly,
it is what it is.
And that's the energy I was bringing this morning. They asked me as well. They went, would you have had Conte at Manchester United? And I was like, I had to, obviously, you have to keep your language sort of clean. But I was like, you effing kidding me? Of course I would. Let's not be silly.
I love that honesty, though. Don't get twisted. Ralph's been good for us. He has to go upstairs immediately. He needs to go upstairs immediately, and then I think we just build from there, But I don't want to get embarrassed by Spurs, even though I know top four's done. I still don't want to lose.
Well, look, if we win today, we go into the fourth spot for the time being, and I know that Arsenal would have 4 games in hand over us, but it still counts, right? Still counts.
It's going to need the mother of all capitulations, though.
Yeah, and not just that, KG. Mother of capitulations, and we have to win. People are talking about them collapsing. We have to win games.
You know what? We need to get 100% record.
Yeah.
And we haven't done that. It's got, unless we do some strong Oli energy. Because Oli went on that run at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we need a Leicester type 4 from Arsenal, but I just don't see it happening. Yeah. So I've already given up on the top 4. Do you want Europa, or do you think we should drop even further down?
I don't even want to think about it, KG, to be honest. I don't even want to think about that.
Sorry.
We'll think about it at the end of the season. I've got to be upbeat for 90 minutes. I don't even want to think about, the theme song that sounds like you're in your sleep, you go, you're right. Yeah, that one.
Listen, all the best, man.
All right.
Let's hope we enjoy this game. We'll speak at halftime.
Yeah, speak to you at halftime.
Thanks.
Bye. Right, we're off. Well, turn my mic down. I wasn't expecting KG to call. Wasn't sure how available he was going to be. But we're off, guys. We're off. Be upbeat, Owen. Let's go. I'm trying. Yes. Come on. We can do this now. But we're off. Marcus Rashford. There's Cristiano Ronaldo. Already coming a little bit deep. It's going to be one of those games. There's Telles down the left-hand side. Sancho's starting on the left. Telles once again. Oh, burp. All over the place, folks. All over the place. As always, guys, get your comments in. We'll get them up on the screen. You know me, I tend to drift during these kind of matches. If the match gets boring, I will start talking about anything. Varane. Obviously back from COVID. Fred playing at 1-2 on the halfway line. Red Baron says, upbeat Owen isn't his nature unless it's on a Friday. I mean, I honestly, I do really, really, really try to be upbeat and positive. It's really hard at the moment. It's really, really difficult, isn't it? Especially, like I was saying, the thing that I struggle with is with the top four is people saying, Arsenal could collapse. And it's like, Arsenal could have collapsed, but that's going under the assumption that we're going to win games, But it's got to start somewhere. It can start today, maybe. It's Jadon Sancho. Oh, sloppy pass. Gets intercepted. Harry Maguire. He did well to stop Harry Kane getting the ball and just gives it away. Ball over the top. Harry Kane tries to go past Varane, blocks off and goes for a throw-in. Chris Metcalf says, what's your favourite resting finishing move? That's a great question, Chris. That's a half-time question, that is. It would have been in the past. It would have been stuff like Canadian destroyers, but they've been so overdone that it means nothing anymore. What's my favourite? Oh, by the way, shout out Big E. Broke his neck last night on SmackDown. Legitimately broke his neck. So, thankfully, he can still move his hands and his strength, and that's okay, but breaking your neck is no joke. So, shout out to Big E. Ball bouncing around in the middle. Ball out wide. Doherty, tackled by Telles, defends well, puts it up the line. Here's Sancho once again. Passes it back to Maguire. Maguire clears over Rashford's head. Doesn't really go anywhere, Ben Davis. Spurs play with a back 3/5, I believe, don't they? It's very Conte. Very Antonio Conte. But 3 minutes in, both teams trying to settle somewhat. Really got that. Yeah, he says RKO. I got to, actually, yeah. Got to. Rotem says Butch. Oh, don't even get me started on bloody Butch. Ball over the top. David De Gea comes out to clear. Son was in there. That's a Spurs throw-in. That was half a chance there for Spurs. David De Gea did well. Who says David De Gea can't sweep on his line? Here's Spurs once again. Højbjerg. Then Manchester United's right-hand side is Reguilon. Højbjerg once again puts it to Eric Dyer on the halfway line. Switched out to Doherty once again. Paris says, Owen, predict your 3 United players who have a great game today. You never know, Paris, because they're so inconsistent, right? That's the problem. So inconsistent. EDT says, looking forward to WrestleMania. This is my kid's first time watching. He's pumped for Roman Lesnar. I'm ecstatic to see Stone Cold Steve Austin. You always get excited, don't you, about it? I mean, as you get a bit older, the sort of the hype leading up to it, you don't get as excited. But day of, you always get excited. I'm excited for the Austin stuff because obviously, kid. Telles tries the ball over the top, nowhere near Ronaldo, but Ronaldo gives him the thumbs up. DJ says, not that DJ, but DJ says, only fear Kuselevsky, keep him away. Settled very well at Spurs, hasn't he? No doubt about it. Be sure to smash a like on the like button, by the way, guys, and subscribe button right hand corner as we're on the road to 100k. Ball down Manchester United's right hand side. That's kept in by Son. Son squares up. He goes right past Matic. Cuts inside once again. Harry Kane, edge of the box. Nearly put through Kuselevsky. Surprised he didn't have a shot, to be honest with you. But that was a chance again. Second time in the space of 5 minutes. Spurs have been in behind. And it's Son twice has got past defenders. Here comes Sancho. Down the left-hand side. Goes past the Spurs player. Keep going, keep going. Gets dispossessed by Romero, I think that is. So Manchester United throw him. But alarm bells already ringing, I would say. How easy it's been to get in behind. Seeing a replay here. It's a ball down Manchester United's right-hand side. Son keeps it in. I mean, Dallow's nowhere to be. He's struggling to get back. He puts it across to Kane. And again, Kane is just a little bit in front of him. I'm surprised he doesn't try and have a shot. Maybe it was just a bit too far in front of him. But that's twice, again, in the first 5 minutes that Spurs have been in behind. And it's both been from Son. But here's United once again. We're going to see a lot of this, I feel like, today. We're going to see a lot of this where United have the ball here and it's going to say that we have a lot of possession, but Spurs are very, very, very comfortable. Every single person behind the ball, they're in their low block, they're in their defensive positions, and United can't break those lines. We're looking to thread the ball through the eye of a needle, which Rashford might have done there. Paul Pogba is inside the penalty box. Ronaldo, bit of space. He had way more time. Surprised. I don't know what he was going for, whether it was a cross or a shot, but Ronaldo has far much more time than I think he realises here. It's a good ball by Marcus Rashford. Paul Pogba makes a good run. Cuts it back to Ronaldo, who's in space. He doesn't need to do it. He can take a touch. Tom Brady's reportedly in attendance today, by the way. Harry Kane, big NFL fan. But the problem is, Tom Brady's in attendance because he was a Buccaneer before he retired, which was owned by the Glazers. So obviously, the Glazers, Joel Glazer's gone, oh yeah, can't do an American accent. Oh yeah, you can come over to Old Trafford anytime you want. Whatever. I saw that Aaron Rodgers is going to sign. Has he signed it? Or he's going to sign like a 4-year deal with the Packers for like $200 million? Pogba wins the ball back. Jadon Sancho puts it back to Fred. Tries a 1-2 of Ronaldo. Put over to Dallo. Do struggle just to see speed in United, didn't you? Everything's very side to side, very slow. You can see Spurs, they've got everyone, all of their players right in the middle of the pitch. The camera angle they've got now is perfect because you can see them all. And United then having to look for passes. Fred the ball through the eye of the needle again. And this is going to be the game. Spurs going to just play on the break, play on the counter. And the problem is when you ask United, the question, what can you do with the ball in possession? You tend to get the answer of not that much, to be honest with you. King of the Indies says, Owen, actually, I'll move that up a little bit. There you go. King of the Indies says, Owen, I'm having trouble understanding, so please explain me. Oh, Sancho's in behind. Jadon Sancho cuts it back to Ronaldo. Ronaldo's claiming for a handball. Pogba wants a handball as well. They're furious. Ronaldo's chasing John Moss around the pitch. Must have seen him run. I mean, surely he's going to have a look at VAR. King of the Indy says, I'm having trouble understanding, so please explain to me. How is it a monumental collapse if Arsenal drop points against Liverpool, Chelsea and Tottenham away, the games they have in hand? Because after today, they would still have another game over us, right? Because after today it's 4. I understand it's 3 tomorrow, but still, again, that would suggest that we're going to win all of our games as well. Arsenal are obviously in pole position, and they're a point ahead of us too. But we haven't seen the replay of this potential handball yet, so I'll have a look. They haven't showed the replay. Spurs are just playing it around the back. Obviously, Harry Kane's back in form as well now, which is alarming. Doherty's down Manchester United's left-hand side. 10 minutes gone, still 0-0 at Old Trafford. Mohammed says, evening Owen, evening Mohammed, how you doing? Says that blue and black away kit is one of my favourite designs. I enjoyed the strip that they had that season, where they had the red one with the black strip, obviously, which was the Michael Owen Manchester Derby goal. Spurs nearly in again. Varane goes back to De Gea, who clears. Just Josh Media, of course, Visual Ninja, graphics gurus in the chat, says no. I can't do... Have a look at this replay, see if it was a handball. It's never ever going to be given. It does hit his hand, but Eric Dyer's hands down by his side. His arms in a natural position. Ronaldo scuffs it, to be honest. If that was given, then, I mean, to be honest, considering the standard of refereeing this season, I wouldn't be shocked, but it's never, ever going to be given. Ever. Not a pen. I tell you what is interesting about Josh, actually, by the way, guys, is that, so he's not a trailer guy. He doesn't watch trailers that much because he doesn't want to be spoiled and all that kind of stuff, which is fair. I think a lot of people, I know quite a few people that are like that now. They used to be part of the spoiler, you know, the trailer hype, but they don't want to do it anymore because they'll get spoiled. But I sent him a message when the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer came out in the week, and I said, the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer's come out. And then I saw on his Instagram story he was watching. He couldn't help himself. And he was right to. Duel of the Fates, Inquisitors, come on. What are we talking about here? Yeah? Nice little flick from Fred. Ronaldo, out wide. Oh, what a goal. Cristiano Ronaldo is back and he scored an absolute screamer. Get in, Cristiano Ronaldo. Sue, get ready for it. There she is. Sue, come on. Come on. Come on. Silence him. Silence him, Cristiano. He does have magic, folks. He still has magic left in him. I said it to Flex before. I said he does have magic left in him. Not a lot. Not all the time. But he can do stuff like that. Cristiano Ronaldo, 1-0, Manchester United. Come on. Sue, get in. Nothing going on for Manchester United, but we're 1-0 up. Look at this. Rafael Varane, nothing's going on. It's static. Little flick by Fred. How far is he out? About 25 yards out. Just absolutely rifles it. Cristiano. Look at that. Boom. Have some of it. Pick that out. Look at this. Touch. Space. They're saying have a shot. Do it. You're not Cristiano Ronaldo anymore. He goes, oh, I remind you, I am Cristiano Ronaldo. Boom. Have some of it. Swerving away from the goalkeeper. Cristiano Ronaldo. What a camera angle that is. Back of the net. 1-0. Fred assist again. Call him, I don't know, Kevin DeFred. With that level of assists. Get in. Get in. I hurt myself during that. I hurt my wrist. Just anger, that was. Frustration. 1-0 Manchester United. 13 minutes gone. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rocket. Fred puts out right wide again. Here's Rashford. Put the ball into the box. Oh, it hits him straight in the gut. Or maybe a little bit lower. But it's 1-0. Positivity. Kevin DeFred. Fred assist. Okay? There was a flick. Pass then. I'm telling you. Ronaldo a little wink. Go, yeah. All he needed was a week off. Hip flexor. That's what it was. Got an artificial hip flexor put in. That's what it was. Cristiano Ronaldo, 805th goal. Look at that. Get in. Come on. Get a hat trick. Ronaldo. As Josh says, if you haven't already, don't forget to join the Discord. Corner in, Lloris comes out to claim it. I'm sure Josh will be able to put a link in the chat to join the Discord and pin it at the top, maybe. Am I asking too much, Josh? Do you have the capabilities? Come on. Maybe that sparks something. Maybe that's just positivity. Maybe I'm smoking the hopium here, okay? I'm feeling positive now. 1-0, Manchester United. Came out of nowhere. Came out of nothing. Fred Aldinho. Yeah, exactly. Josh says you might have to pin it. Okay, I shall do that. Bear with me. Here's Doherty. Cuts inside, goes past Telles, edge of the box. Ball goes all the way to Reguilon, cuts inside. Son, edge of the box, blocked by Fred. He's doing everything. Goes back to Dallo. Now's the time to slow it down. Good pass to Telles. There you go. You can join the Discord by clicking the link at the top there. Josh's message. Pogba, tries to find the bottom right-hand corner just wide. Paul Pogba, KG boldness settings. Oh, he put another one in. I'm assuming that link is wrong. Replace pinned one. This one. Join this one. Join that link. That one. We got there in the end, folks. It's 1-0 Manchester United. 16 minutes gone. Nobel says, stream's not working. Comment more positively. That's what, I'm not sure what that was. Ball over the top. Son, again, that's the third time it's happened. Son is into the box. And Reguilon's free if he manages to cut it back. He doesn't. Doherty, Telles deals with it. But that's the third time we have seen in this game, in the opening 15 minutes, that Son has got in behind. Oof, what are we doing? Here's Matic. Eventually, that will come back to bite us. Matic tries to dribble it out. He gets dispossessed by Højbjerg. Højbjerg has a shot this time from far out. Probably the wrong choice. Goes straight down to Gea's throat. He deals with it fine. But Matic, he got caught there. Højbjerg, if you're a Spurs fan, if you're a United fan, you're happy for Højbjerg to have a shot there. But here we go. Spurs have got it again. Keep hold of the ball, man. Kane went for a switch. Rashford kind of intercepts it. But Spurs still have the ball. Here's Bentancur. Davis. Reguilon. Down United's right-hand side. Cuts the ball back. Son. He's in. 1-1. It's offside. It's given offside. Well, he'll get checked, obviously. But he never looked confident. He never looked confident that he was onside, must be said. We'll have a look. Reguilon. Davies. He's off. Yes, he's offside. But it's a couple of times that they are only going to get in so many times. Conte celebrating. Always wait, Antonio. Put your hands back in your pockets. But it's Spurs again on the attack. We've scored, and then we've just looked absolutely terrible. Got to wake up. Tellers, nice control that. Little flick. Then goes long. Just keep hold of the ball. Goes straight back up to Ronaldo, who's surrounded by 4 players, in fairness. But it's this Spurs pressure is relentless. Spurs slowing the play down a little bit. Man United need a bit of a breather. Can't keep hold of the ball. I can't talk. Last 5 minutes, 65% possession Spurs, 35 Manchester United. It just shows that dominance. Martin James says, tell us with the skills there. You see it? I did. I enjoyed it. Although I'd rather us keep hold of the ball. Ed T says, Son's loving it today, running us ragged. Absolutely. I mean, he is, isn't he? There's no doubt about it. He is running us ragged. My concern is that he said he's been in behind at least 3 times. He's played a player in at least once or twice, and it's not even 20 minutes gone. I know we're 1-0 up, but I mean, we're 1-0 up. You can argue Spurs might be in the better side. Now, Spurs having a lot of the ball. United in a bit of a low block. Can we even effectively do it, though? Here's Kane. He's into the box. Maguire was clumsy then. It's a Spurs corner. Nearly 20 minutes gone. Manchester United 1, Spurs 0. A rocket from Cristiano Ronaldo has put United up at Old Trafford in what is a must-win game. But Spurs have certainly responded very well to going 1-0 down. It's Reguilon standing over the corner. In-swinger from Manchester United's left-hand side. Ball put in. Maguire clears it. Somewhat. Son. Fred standing him up. Ball into the box. De Gea holds it. Now I'd say De Gea, slow it down. Do not try and distribute it. Slow it down. Oh. I know we're playing counter-attack, but I would just say slow it down so we can keep the ball for 5 minutes. Because I don't trust us to keep it. There's Cristiano Ronaldo, all the way in the left-back position. Dallo. Fred puts it to Matic. So usually I would not be happy with this, but considering the last sort of 5 minutes we've had, I'm happy for us to really just hold on to the ball, not do much with it. Just kill the game a little bit, stop the momentum. This is when I think Ralph talks about stick to the game plan, manage the game. Here's Varane, steps forward of it, goes back to Pogba, who goes back to Maguire. What a goal, though. Although I feel like that sort of energy that was immediately there just got taken out immediately. Matic. Ronaldo, oh my goodness, Ronaldo's nearly on the halfway line. How deep is he? He's still got the ball. You know, it's a problem when Varane and Ronaldo are doing 1-2s. Varane and Ronaldo once again doing 1-2s. Goes all the way back to David De Gea. De Gea tries a long ball. Pogba. Oof. Get a free kick. Wins it back. Well done, Ronaldo. Here's Rashford. Rashford looking up, not seeing that much, apart from white shirts. Matic, the switch was on. He thought about it, didn't go with it. Instead, he passes it to Maguire, who now puts it to Tellez. Tellez might look for the ball into the box, crosses it in. Ronaldo flicks it on. Oof. Gives the thumbs up to Alex Tellez. Decent cross. I mean, he's asking a lot of Ronaldo, but it's a cross from deep. Gets in between the two centre-backs. I mean, for someone like Ronaldo in the air, so I suppose it's a bit of a half chance. It's asking a lot. Asking a lot. Sure to smash a like on the like button, by the way, guys, and subscribe if you haven't already. Bottom right-hand corner, road to 100k. Once we get to 100k, by the way, we'll reveal who Mike Phelan is. No, we won't. That secret's staying forever. He will never be unmasked. Because he doesn't have one. He's just a normal guy. People say that he's Josh. He's not. I tell you what, actually, that frustrated me the other day. When they were doing the whole Flex looks like, what's his name? David Nielsen? Is that his name? Flex looks like him. For some reason, KG and Flex were saying Josh to Mike Phelan. And I was like, you're getting the name wrong. They're different people. I could not believe it. I was floored by that. Absolutely floored. Mike Phelan's there and they're going, oh, Josh, put the graphic up again. I'm like, what? Why? I don't know why they're telling Josh. Mike Phelan. Bentancur switches it to Reguilon. Down United's right-hand side. Son's the danger one, isn't he? He's the danger man all day. Matic passes it to Pogba. Good tackle, that. By Bentancur. Mohammed says, did you watch The Batman, Owen? I did. And I thought it was excellent. I very much enjoyed it. I'm a big Batman fan. There is Tom Brady. Tom Brady sat behind David Gill and in front of Richard Arnold. Heck of a seat. A bit of space here. Here, Son, he's in behind again. Son puts it back. Oof, goes out for another Spurs corner. Yeah, I did watch The Batman. I enjoyed it. It's long, and I don't know if it necessarily needs to be that long, but definitely top 3 Batman films. It's not better than Dark Knight, because it's my favourite film ever. Not even Batman film, it's my favourite film ever. I think it's perfection. But The Batman, I'm comfortable putting it. Oh, I was going to say I'm comfortable putting it second. I don't know if I am. I like Dark Knight Rises. Obviously, it's not as good. But I do like the story in Dark Knight Rises. I'd have to watch The Batman again. I'd have to watch The Batman again. But it's top 3, certainly. Robert Pattinson's a really good Batman. Corner for Spurs. Son puts it in. Flick on. Headed off the line, but I think that's Dallo. Højbjerg over the bar. But Dallo heads it off the line. Spurs threatening again. Son puts it in. It's a flick on near post. And it's Eric Dyer who gets the header. And Dallo manages to head it off the line. I think it's Bentancur who does the flick on. It's a good header by Dallo. By Dyer, sorry, and Dallo gets it off the line. It's going to be a long 90 because they're having chances. Victor says, Gotham needs some sunlight. It was a very dark film. I enjoyed it there, very detective noir. If you're a fan of the Batman comics, you know, it's very long Halloween vibes. Yeah, was it Year Zero or Zero Year? Which I have read. Well, I've read both. And there was a lot of taken from Earth 1 Batman, which I'd recommend anyone reads Earth 1. Even if you're not a Batman fan, Earth 1 stuff that DC does on their DC Black label, which is more like mature. Really, really good. The Batman Earth 1 stuff's really good. I have the Superman Earth 1, but I haven't read it. But the Batman Earth 1 stuff's great. Tellez goes forward, does well here. Here's Sancho. Passes it to Pogba. Pogba manages to go inside. He wants a foul. John Moss isn't giving it. And Spurs were on the counter-attack here. This is danger zone. Here's Kulusevski. Bentancur. Take a tactical foul, Fred. Pogba, that's what you want. Tactical foul. I mean, Pogba's frustrated that he didn't get the foul earlier on. But United can get back into position now. Starlord says, I got Sin City vibes first 15. Yeah, with the voiceover as well. But I enjoyed the voiceover too. I enjoyed the voiceover because it's very comic. If you read any comic book or graphic novel, obviously you get the internal monologue, don't you? So I enjoyed that. And they played that off by him actually having, a journal. So that was good. Thought the Riddler was good as well. I enjoyed that. Very modern presentation of him. Here's Reguilon. Son. Bentancur once again. Bentancur goes for a switch, goes over Tellez's head. Doherty cuts inside, blocked by Maguire. It was a hell of a ball by Bentancur. Kulusevski, he's in the box. Passes it back to Højbjerg, puts it into the box. Maguire clears. Man. Just every time Spurs are going forward, they're looking dangerous, really dangerous. Victor says, did you find the riddles hard? Well, I tell you what, as someone that used to work in marketing, the marketing campaign for this film was great. There is a website, and I can't remember what's it called. It's called like Ratiladar or something like that, where basically you go on there and you have to answer like 5 riddles. Oh, he's in. Kane. Kulusevski, he's into the box, cuts it back to Bentancur, and it's blocked by Matic this time. But again, in behind. That's a foul. John Moss, give them a foul. United got backs against the wall right now. But they're in again. United holding on. We are literally holding on. Yeah, that's the one. Josh says no spoilers. It's not a spoiler though, is it, Josh? Because this was before the film. That website was out there. I heard about that website before the film. And if you go to it and you answer the riddles, then you get like a little treat. But 30 minutes gone, Manchester United 1, Tottenham 0. Ronaldo an absolute screamer from about 25 yards. But it must be said, Spurs have largely dominated, I would say. They've had 56% possession, 6 shots, 2 on target. United have only had 1 shot on target, that being Ronaldo's goal, 4 shots overall. But Spurs have looked far more dangerous, must be said. Oh, Josh says the chat in general. Yes, no spoilers in the chat, obviously. But if you do want to go to the website, and to answer the initial question, the riddles, I'm crap at riddles. So no, I did not know the answer to the riddles. Here's Højbjerg. Reguilon. Højbjerg. Harry Kane. Kane. God, he jumps high enough, doesn't he? Oh, he's giving a foul now. Ah, come on. I mean, Harry Kane was doing it. He took enough time to do it. John Moss. With no foul. Foul. He jumps high enough. It is a foul. Doesn't need to do it. Kane makes a lot of it, but it is a foul. Victor says, "Oh, do you like Constantine?" I do, actually. I've read a couple. I haven't watched the show, and I haven't done the you know that film with Keanu Reeves when he was like kind of it. I haven't watched that. I know he is in. Was it that Legends of Tomorrow or something like that? And there was a bit of a crossover with him and Lucifer, wasn't there? But it's a free kick to Spurs. It's about, 20 yards out, I would say. Eric Dyer standing over it, who is actually known for his free kicks. Eric Dyer's going to be the one standing over it. I think Dyer's going to want to have a go. Yeah, about 22, 23 yards out, I would say. Be sure to join the Discord as well. Link is pinned in the chat. You can get involved in the United View community there. Constantly growing. Constantly chatting as well, especially on match days. I'm sure after the game they'll be talking all about it. Dyer stands over the free kick. Dyer steps up. Goes straight into the wall. Into Harry Maguire's big head. Kulusevski. United won a foul. I'm going to get it. Kulusevski again. Penalty. Penalty. They've got a penalty. Alex Telles handball. It looked. His arms are out. As soon as he did it, as soon as that hit his hand, it hit his arm, I thought that's trouble. You can see Kulusevski drills it in. It's going to be given. He won't overturn that. It's a penalty. His hand's up there. It'll be given. They won't overturn it. They won't overturn it. As soon as it happened, it was one of those ones which you go, it's not like the one earlier. His hand's up. It's a penalty all day. And frankly, if Spurs equalise, it's been coming and it's what they deserve. It's Harry Kane's going to take it. He scored his last 18 penalties taken for Spurs. Jeez. Fred's still moaning to John Moss. There's nothing to moan about, Fred. It's a penalty. He's got a booking. It's not the same as the one that Dyer had. Oh, David De Gea. He wasn't even sure if he was going to be playing today. Now he's got to hopefully save a penalty. Harry Kane. Steps up. Goal. Good penalty. 1-1. It's been coming. They deserved it. Manchester United 1, Spurs 1, and it's been coming. They've been, even before really we scored, but definitely since we scored, they've been the better side. They've threatened so many times. And it's more than fair. It's a definite penalty. It's a great penalty by Harry Kane. Rattles it. David De Gea, absolutely no chance. De Gea even goes the right way, but you don't save those. 1-1. 10 minutes to go to half-time. And United got to react now because since we've scored, we have not been anywhere near good enough. And Harry Kane's certainly back on form, it would appear. And the concern is from United, I would argue now, is let's make it to half-time because Spurs had momentum anyway, and they were threatening anyway. But now we know how fragile Manchester United are. We know how much of a collapse we could see. We have to be better. Oh, my goodness. Zalewski just flicks off about 4 United players. Ball into the box. Here's Reguilon. Cuts back inside. Sends Fred nowhere. Pogba. Trying to push off Bentancur. Here's Sancho. Pogba once again. There's no one around him. That's got to be a free kick. It is. Spurs just look like they want it more, to be honest, as well. Spurs, they surround the players quicker. They're running towards the ball. It's a clear foul. He stands on his foot. Doug J says, how is it not the same? Because Tellez' arm's out here and Dyer's one was down here. It's a natural position. If his hand's up here, then that's an unnatural position. We had the whole handball meant handball thing, and it led to penalties that were never, ever, ever penalties. The handball rules changed like 4 or 5 times because they did get it to a point where if it touches your hand in the box, it's a penalty, but it was given penalties to the point where it should never, ever, ever be penalties. Matic, ball over the top. Here's Sancho, cuts it back. Ronaldo scores. Is he onside? I think he's on. Get in. Get in. We've reacted. Come on. Get in. I didn't think he was onside. Come on. Well, they'll check it. They'll check it. But Cristiano Ronaldo's got another. Sue. Get back here, Sue. Get back here. Sergei Reguilon saying, check it for offside. Well, the linesman didn't put his flag up. I thought he was off. Let's have a look. It's ball over the top by Matic. He might be on. I think he's onside. I think it's Reguilon. Reguilon tries to step up. He's too slow. Sancho does really well. And there's Ronaldo. Can't miss. He's onside. Get in. Come on. Again, both goals has kind of come out of nowhere. We didn't expect it, but he's onside. Put your hand down, Reguilon. Come on. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's 2. That's 2. Get in. It's a ball over the top by Matic. He does well. Sancho does the right call, cuts it back. Or plays it forward, actually. Ronaldo runs onto it, gets the goal. Every Spurs player's got their hand up in the air. No, he was onside because it's poor. I mean, to be honest, Ronaldo doesn't really place it past the keeper. He just puts his foot through it. And that's what we want to see. Give it to Ronaldo in those chances. He'll score goals. 2-1 Manchester United. Again, you can argue whether or not it's actually deserved. Is another thing, but it's 2-1. Cristiano Ronaldo, second for the day. See, that's what Ronaldo can. That's what Ronaldo still can do. If you give him chances in the box like that, he will score. Does he get enough of them? Probably not. But it's 2-1 Manchester United. I didn't see that coming. Did not see that coming at all. One back, wow. Tellez, wasteful. Should do better. No, get up. Son goes down. Fred, what are you doing? He tries to play it off. He tries to play it back or play it off a player. Luckily, Højbjerg gives it away. Sancho, give it back to Tellez. Does so. Now United need to settle again. Oh, again, it's just sloppy passing. How has he got past? How has Højbjerg carried it on? Passes it back. It's into the box. Kulusevski. Reguilon just well to keep it going, actually. Here's Davis. Reguilon once again. Goes back. Here's Bentancur. See, in these crucial moments is when you kill the game. Get your foot on the ball. Kane. Bit of space. Deflected. That's going to be a corner. But here's they're saying the deflection. It's Fred actually blocks the shot. 5 minutes to go. Let's hold on to half time. Son with the corner. Ball in. Ooh. Pogba, get out to it. Kulusevski. Puts it back to Højbjerg. Dinks it back in. Matic. To the edge box. Here's Son. Son. They're playing it around. Oof. Just get it out. Get it out of the box. There's Fred. Right, go on, Ronaldo. Pass it. Let's counter. Fred, Ronaldo. Fred. Sancho is on side, but he's by himself. Just keep going. Keep going, Jadon. Does really well. Puts out to Pogba. Don't slow it down, Paul. Sancho, you got a lot of space there. Keep going, mate. Tellez. Hey, well, Sancho's on one. He is playing well today. He fancies it. Developing really well at United, isn't he? Last few games. Well, to be honest, he's really started to improve. I don't want to turn it into an Ollie thing, but his last game, that's a heavy pass. Spurs throwing. Ollie's last game against Watford, he came on and he played really well. Then under Carrick for those couple of games, played really well, got a couple of goals, didn't he? Against Spurs, against Chelsea and Villarreal. And since Ralph's come in, dipped a little bit, but last sort of 4 or 5 games has looked really, really strong. Two and a half minutes to half time. Fred's got to be careful. He's on a booking. That's a foul there. He needs to be careful. And he got a stupid booking for the penalty earlier on. He was arguing for what wasn't a clear penalty. Red Baron says, DJ is lawful good. Owen is neutral good. KG is chaotic good. Cam is true neutral. Faz is lawful neutral. Flex is chaotic neutral. James is neutral evil. There you go. Ball into the box. K's got to be offside. Put the flag up. And then he gives it. Yeah, he was miles off. Let's have a look again, see how far offside he was. Because you could see he was clearly offside. Yeah, miles offside. That's one of those ones, which I understand the rule is, you don't put your flag up and all that kind of stuff. But that one, he is miles offside. Like, for instance, the Ronaldo second goal, that's the good reason why you don't put the flag up. Is because when it's tight, you can go to VAR and it works. But that one, you can clearly see he's off. Bit of pressing here by United. But Spurs managed to beat the press. Easy. Here's Fred. Pogba turns. Passes to Dallo. Dallo, sloppy pass. Goes out for a throw and gets lucky. Harry Maguire goes long. Oh, Rashford might be in behind a little bit. Got dry throat after all this shouting. Fred. Here's Ronaldo. Around passes back to Maguire. Just keep hold of the ball now. 2 added minutes of stoppage time before half time. Sancho down the left-hand side once again. Steffi Jenks says, hit the like button, people. We're going for the win. Yes, we are. Dyer. Clears it. Maguire take a touch. Passes it to Matic. He gives it to Dallo. Fred, bit of space. Turns. 1-2 of Ronaldo. Fred once again. Puts it to Sancho. He's inside the box. Jadon Sancho cuts inside. Ooh, has a shot. And Lloris had to hold on to it because Ronaldo was waiting for that hat-trick. Good play, though, by United there. I tell you what, Sancho's legs are all kind of strapped up. You see that? He's got all kinds of strapping on both of his legs. 60 seconds to half time. It's been a bit of a strange first half for Manchester United, certainly. Hopefully, I don't want to say it actually, just in case. Here's Reguilon. Paramount says, I think Ronaldo just needed a rest. Certainly the 1 in 10 thing's gone down now. Handball by Doherty. And United get a free kick. So Teles down, I think. Rubbing his head. He might have got a bang to the head. That should be enough just to get us to half time, guys. Fingers crossed. That first goal by Ronaldo again. Looking forward to seeing that at half time. David De Gea with the free kick. John Moss blows the whistle and we're at half time. Manchester United 2, Spurs 1. A first half in which, at points we have not been great. Spurs, you could argue, have dominated, but we go in 2-1 with 2 Cristiano Ronaldo goals. First, an absolute screamer, was then cancelled out by a Harry Kane penalty. And the second, shortly after that, was Jadon Sancho cutting the ball back to Ronaldo, who taps it in from close range. Half-time at Old Trafford, it's 2-1 Manchester United. How are we all feeling about that, guys? Whew. How are we all feeling? A first half in which, points left a bit to be desired, but half-time, it's we're in front. Let's have a look and see if I can get some match stats up that we can talk about too. Here you go. So at half-time, the stats are possession. Spurs just edge possession, 56% possession. 56% possession. I always struggle with 2 P's back-to-back. Possession to United's 44%. 6 shots from Manchester United, 3 on target. To Spurs' 9 shots, but only 3 on target too. Spurs completed far more passes than United, 302 passes to 251 passes. Spurs had a pass accuracy of 91%, United's 90%. 5 fouls by United, 3 by Spurs. 3 corners to 1 as well from Spurs. So how are we all feeling? How are we all feeling about that? Victor says Ronaldo's mojo is back. David Lee says Oracle settings. Ivano says CR7 loves to score against North London teams. It's true. Azarias says Champions League Ronaldo is loading. Yeah, he's just prepping. He's prepping for in the week, right? He's prepping. Leon says Viva Ronaldo. Yes. Let me try flex. See if he'll pick up. See if he's... we've got Old Trafford sort of signal settings, so you never know. If not, we'll try KG. Let me get my mic up. He's not even ringing, which is a good start. Old Trafford.
The mobile number you've called is...
It's busy. He's on another call. How dare he? How dare he? He's on another call. Who's he calling at half time? That's not United View. I'm furious. Furious. It's his own channel. He doesn't even want to call. Yeah, it's just too much. Just too much. I'll try KG. Unbelievable. Let's try KG. See what happens with that. KG. You know what? I just tried calling Flex and it said, busy. He's on the phone to someone else.
No.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, joke.
End of the day, that's why he's not called Mr. Reliable. You are.
Come on. You don't have to kiss my ass. It's all right.
Anyway, I'm happy. This is a weird moment for us actually. So I'm speaking to you, and we're 2-1 up at half time.
Yeah.
I'm unnerved by it. But yeah, what a strange half of football.
Yeah, it was a strange one because let's be honest, we're 2-1 up, but you can absolutely make an argument to say that we really don't deserve to be 2-1 up. Like, they threatened considerably more. But Cristiano Ronaldo, KG, is he back?
Well, that trip to Portugal, he probably, a few people were talking to him and that, and he probably just had to get his powers back, because I was questioning, what the hell was wrong with him? Why is he moving like this? And why did he go home?
Yeah.
Definitely not injured, but he probably needed that trip to say, you know what, I'm Ronaldo. Probably went and looked at the statue in the airport and said, I'm Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens when I go back.
Yeah,
but now it's just, I'm worried that this performance has come. You wanted these goals on the day of Atletico. That's the match that I really want him to show himself. But if this is the form that he's going to take into it, I'm happy with that.
It's like Superman. Like Superman has to get close to the sun to recharge. That's what you have to do.
That's it.
You have to go back to Portugal, recharge.
I think Carrington's been his kryptonite. Whatever's going on there, and he just has to get away from it and just remind himself that he is Ronaldo.
Exactly. I mean, there were some people talking about the penalties, right? Saying, well, what's the difference between... just look at this. They're showing the Ronaldo replay, by the way, guys. Like, I'm just going to have to...
The ball around the corner, the cheeky one from Fred as well.
Yeah, Kevin De
We
Fred.
have to mention that.
Oh,
it's a great goal, man. It was look at that. Sumptuous. There you go. Keeper, 2 keepers in goal, not saving that.
Do you... I'll be honest with you, KG, right? Because you were meant to be at the game today. Do you wish you would have seen that?
I wish I did. I wish I was doing the match review for that one, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I would have celebrated the hell out of that goal, bro.
Yeah.
But then I would have been disappointed again, just because Man United. Do you know what's really frustrating with us? We just look weak on when it comes to defending.
Yeah, it's pure panic.
As a whole team.
Yeah.
Somehow you just get in. Like, even that little cheeky nutmeg that Sancho gets that he does to other people, you think to yourself, it was coming all game. That moment was coming all game, where I've seen Son get in so many times.
Oh, yeah, he's been in behind at least 4 or 5 times, yeah.
It's just shame, like, they're just not as deadly with it. Well done for De Gea getting the right way, but
That's great.
De Gea saving the penalty is, you know what I mean? I've got more chance growing my hair back, to be honest.
Come on, you don't have to say that, KG. You don't have to go there.
Listen, I do not, like, as soon as the penalty, I was like, oh, 1-1.
Yeah.
But then this little moment here, Matic, that ball in,
Yeah.
it's beautiful. It's beautiful. There you go. Let's have a look at that. I think, you know what's funny? Reguilon, he gets caught out as well.
Yeah.
And we wanted him.
I know.
How about that?
I know, exactly. What about Jadon Sancho, though? Because he is just... Talk about sort of a shining light recently. It's Jadon Sancho, isn't it? Because...
It's Jadon Sancho. Remember, we were saying that he hasn't become the number 7 that I'm waiting for him to become yet. But you can see that he's becoming it, bit by bit. He's growing. You can actually start to see that. And this is what we want. We want a talisman a bit about him.
Yeah.
And I can feel that talisman thing, him growing into that. And that's all we want to see for his career at Old Trafford. Even he's a part of everything good.
Exactly.
And this is what we want.
I mean, even his goal against City last week, it's unbelievable. Like I said,
he tried to do it again today.
Exactly, and even in those sort of games we haven't been playing well recently, he's a player that you can go, yeah, he played well, he looked good, and people forget how young he is as well, right? He's still got a lot of developing he could still do. And do you think as well, because obviously people are going to talk, right? Ronaldo scores 2 goals when Bruno doesn't play. Is there any correlation, any connection?
Well, Bruno lives to assist Ronaldo. His whole career has been about trying to find Ronaldo. That's what they accuse him of doing. So I don't think let's look at how many goals they've scored together. Yeah. I think Man United, we've had these good moments going forward. We've had these little moments going forward that have been decent. Like even in the first half against Man City, there's been some good moments, but struggled to score. Now it's just Ronaldo's being deadly and taking his own, because we have to say it, he's been so wasteful in the past. Yeah. In the past couple of weeks, Ronaldo hasn't been himself. Yeah. So I wouldn't read into that one. But anything that happens today is gonna be this. See, this is why. And the main thing that we can't forget is we just have to become stronger defensively.
Yeah, that's my concern.
Look, yeah, it's a real. I'm not even that comfortable in this game yet, just because
that's exactly what I was just going to say.
It's so dangerous.
To be honest, I would be really surprised if we don't concede again, because we just look shaky. We look really nervy, and like you said, Son gets in all the time. All the time he gets in behind, and you can only give him so many chances. So that's my concern. The positive though is that you do feel that if we do get a chance, that they're quite frail as well.
Yeah, we're just as dangerous. That's the beautiful part of this whole thing, right?
Yeah,
we're a dangerous side, but it's Man.
Yeah,
it's Man United, and you're just we're just really hopeful in this moment. Like, that's all we can really be, is just say, I hope these boys don't let us down. I hope these boys get us through this this period, really.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But like you said, going into Tuesday, like I'm content with Cristiano Ronaldo going into Tuesday knowing that he scored 2 goals. That fills me with some kind of optimism. I don't think that, because this is what's crazy, is right? Ronaldo scores 2 goals, and you're even hesitant to sort of go, "Oh, Ronaldo's back," because the old Ronaldo doesn't exist anymore, frankly, like he used to. But just having him in somewhat of a bit more confidence.
But this is the Ronaldo that I was expecting. I was expecting a Ronaldo to put away, like,
what we saw at the beginning of the season, when he first came in, he scored like in his first 4 or 5 games.
I thought he's just going to score for fun. You know what I mean? You look at his goal record now, 806 now?
805, I think, maybe. 805, 806, yeah.
Yeah. And you say to yourself, well, I thought he was coming here and he's going to put away all the chances that were missing with Rashford and everyone else last season. And it hasn't. While it started that way, and it looked like it was going to be a bright future for Ronaldo as a pure number 9, it hasn't. It just went off the boil, But now let's just hope that Ronaldo, that guy that's clinical in front of goal and can snip out an opportunity and change the game in seconds, that guy shows up, because he don't need, like, even if he's doing things that you say, that's not really what I want of Ronaldo, but you always say to yourself, well, he got to go. And usually that's what we stopped saying, was like, well, we didn't see Ronaldo and he didn't get the goal.
Exactly.
But today is the things you want, and him. The only way we have that hopeful miracle of getting through the next stage and the next day with the Champions League is if Ronaldo is on song.
And the Cristiano Ronaldo that can pull something completely out of nothing, like the first goal, 25 yards, just has a shot, top corner. That's the Ronaldo that can get you through in the Champions League. So, what about? By the way, quickly, what about Matic?
Matic has been. I wish he's gonna. It's annoying for me because that means he's not gonna play on Tuesday, and I think Matic was the difference in terms of on that European stage. We needed someone that is just a bit more cultured.
Yeah.
I thought McTominay and Fred just couldn't deal with what they were doing in midfield in that last game, and Matic King comes on and changes it. Now in the Premier League, I don't know if it's the pace of it or something, but it's not the same. So there's little moments where he gets found wanting, or he'll just get he's getting caught out a little bit.
I think, Ranić said it, didn't he? He said, like, McTominay's got a calf problem. I don't want to risk him for tomorrow because I want him to play Tuesday. So he's basically said, look, Matic is playing tomorrow because McTominay's playing on Tuesday. He's basically played his hand a little bit.
I hope it's McTominay with Matic. Matic really was important. He done something. The tempo was right when he came on.
Yeah.
He did change it for that in that Tuesday game. So I do worry a little bit about it because in this game, you haven't seen the best of Matic, but there's another thing to mention, actually. When we scored, Pogba started talking to all the players and telling them, concentrate, you lot, concentrate. Mid-celebration, but he's like, all right, guys, don't let it go now. So you can tell that confidence-wise, there's something going on. We know what we're bad at, but we're trying to fix it. But it's just, I don't know, mentally, something, it's like there's a switch. Like when we scored the goal, then you saw us starting to play a bit more better football and trying to come into things. So there's definitely, our team has definitely got some confidence issues, for sure.
Yeah, 100%. That was my concern when we conceded. I thought, here we go. Because you could just see us conceding 2 or 3, but somehow we managed to react and get the goal again. So I think we need to score another because I don't see us being able to hold out 2-1 because they'll get chances, I think. So I think we need another. But you know what? Cristiano Ronaldo hat-trick, you feeling it?
I would love it. Again, we don't do. We never predict. We just hope.
No, we don't
Again, I'm on. If this goes our way, because I'm on Ted Lasso. It's my first day on Ted Lasso on Tuesday.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So potentially we might be doing the same thing again.
Well, there we go. There we go, guys. We might be doing it, but we need to keep. And it's not just Ronaldo who needs to keep up form. We need to keep up form. We need to keep momentum going for this. Exactly.
All right, look after yourselves.
Yep, and you can join KG after the game on the full-time view.
Join me.
Yep, he's going to be doing his full-time view setting. Speak to you in a bit.
See you later.
There you go, KG. Right, second half's nearly upon us. How are we all feeling? I nearly forgot to make KG's stream public. I'd get in trouble if I did that. But it is. It's ready. Be sure to smash a like on the like button. Only 3 likes away from 200. So if you haven't already, smash a like on that like button. Or click a like. I always say smash a like, but you can click it if you want. And be sure to subscribe. Bottom right hand corner too. Our second half is nearly about to start back up. United doing their bit of a warm up. Odin says, KG always calling from the moon settings. It's because I don't have a soundboard. And I have to hold my phone up to the thing. I could do it another way, which would be WhatsApp and then doing it through that. But I don't do the match you often enough. But I might be doing it Tuesday as well. If it is, I'll do that on Tuesday. Manchester United winning at halftime in Premier League, home in Premier League history. We've never lost. It's an unbelievable stat, that, isn't it? Right, we're underway. Second half settings. Lucas says, been a while catching you live, Owen. Good job on the previous shows. Appreciate that, Lucas. Appreciate that. But second half is underway. It's Manchester United 2, Tottenham Hotspur 1 at Old Trafford. Of course, currently as things stand, Manchester United go up into 4th place in the Premier League. Not that means too much considering Arsenal have 4 games in hand. But look, what do they rather say? You'd rather have points on the board than games in hand. And that's what we currently have at the moment. So as things stand, we'd be in 4th on 50 points. Arsenal would be 5th on with 48 points. But of course, they'd have all of those games in hand. But all we can do is win our games, right? That's all we can do. Kane cuts it back. Again, in behind immediately. Again, this is my concern. Here comes Rashford. Rashford only has Ronaldo in front of him, seemingly. Is Varane. Matic. Switches it to Telles. You can hear Conte, can't you? You can hear him. You can hear him on the touchline, just barking at the players. Dallo there, bit of space, going down the right-hand side. Couple of step-overs, passes it back to Marcus Rashford. Here's Fred. Fred switches the play to Telles. Carries the ball a little bit. Ronaldo is in that left wing position. Telles, Sanchez next to him, has kind of miscontrolled it. United got to get back into position seemingly here. Or Lloris. Talk about someone that's erratic. It's Hugo Lloris. Very, very erratic. I tell you what, Harry Kane's in so much room. It's ridiculous. Here's Bentancur. Ball whipped in. Kulusevski, and it's flicked behind by Dallo. This is my worry, is that every time they come forward, we just look nervy. Look at that. There's all these, like, Harry Kane's in so much space and there's no pressure on him at all. He's just got ability to turn and switch. And we know Harry Kane's great passer of the ball. And there's so much space Kulusevski is on the left-hand side as well. He puts the ball into the box and Dalot flicks it away. But the defensive shape, it must be said by United, it's absolutely shambolic. Whipped in. Ronaldo gets his head to that one. Fred flicks it away. Here's Kulusevski once again. Højbjerg passes it back to Doherty. United trying to get into their sort of defensive shape. Not sure what shape it is. There's a run in behind. Son. The referee, I think the linesman put the flag up. I mean, Rashford did not go with him at all. It's just one pass and he's in. I think he's miles offside. Rashford let him go. And you've got to have a lot of confidence that he's off. Otherwise, it's terrible defending. Manchester United throw-in. But early in the second half again, just playing with danger. Is Fred. That's got to be a foul on Pogba, surely. Referee! Rashford wins it back. Here comes Pogba. It's a good tackle, actually, I think. From Romero it was. Here's Kulusevski once again. And Spurs have the ball back. Doherty. Kane. A lot of room again. Tries a cross. It's blocked by Matic. Telles with the header. Puts his foot through it. I think Pogba's still down. And now Pogba's getting back up. He wanted the foul, but I don't think it was a foul, to be honest with you. So Rashford wins the ball back. Pogba with the touch. It's a good tackle by Romero. Yeah. He might be a bit annoyed with a little bit afterwards. He gets a bit of a knee to the head, sort of. I think he's annoyed by that. But the initial tackle by Romero was fine. There's Højbjerg. Bentancur. Chris says Ralph's not enjoying this lack of control. He definitely looks pensive, to say the least, on the touchline, doesn't he? Here's Reguilon. Goes for the cross. Goes out for a throw-in. Just Josh Media, Visual Ninja Graphics Guru, says, what was Oracle's prediction? I cannot recall. David Lee, what was your prediction? Now Rashford's gone down. I'm not sure what happened to him, but he's down on the floor. He's grabbing seemingly his shin or his ankle. Looks to be in a lot of discomfort, to say the least. Not too sure what happened. It's a Kane header. I didn't see anything. Did he stand on his toe? Was that it? Marcus, jeez Louise. I thought he was something serious. He's rolling around, he's just trod on his toe. I guess I know it hurts, but my goodness. Oh, I'll tell you what is funny, Josh, is I saw, and let us play out, it's the corner to Spurs. I saw on one of Josh's stories, he was going down a flight of stairs, and for every step, he went, well. And then went down the next flight of stairs and went, well. Short corner, Spurs. Here's Son. Cuts it back. I think that's Reguilon with the cross. Goes out for a goal kick. Yeah, I saw Josh going downstairs going, well. And then I saw also a Marvel intro he did on this story. And he replaced the music with well as well. I'm trying to remember how the Marvel music goes. Dun, well. That was it. well. Everything can be replaced by wow. Duel of the Fates. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Cristiano Ronaldo's gone down now. John Moss isn't having any of it. United are going to play on. Rashford. What was that? It was a cross. Pogba went for a run. I thought it was a shot. Ronaldo's back up. He's limping. Doesn't seem happy. Spurs trying to play out. It's a bit of a sloppy pass there. Rashford's going to try and get on it. Does. Fred. Matic. Here's Rashford once again. Go for the cross in. Oh, it's a poor cross. Rashford's delivery is just not good. Or just the Star Wars theme in general. Wow, 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 wow. That's Josh's vocabulary. Maguire gets the ball. Kane wanted the foul. Got right back up. Fred. United for a chance to counter here. Pogba. He's in. Here comes Jadon Sancho. Nobody in the box. Sancho's going to go alone. Here's Sancho. Still in the box. Tries to cut back inside. Crosses it. Oof. Tried to cut it back to Rashford and it was headed behind by Reguilon. See, this cuts back in. And to be fair, he finds Rashford. If it's not for Reguilon, he would have got there. Josh says you'd be surprised how often I do that. I couldn't stop thinking of songs that it would work for. Sort of, Imperial March. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. 150 corners, 1 goal for Manchester United. Here's Tellez, whips it in. Goes all the way behind for a goal kick. Yields absolutely nothing. Shock. There's nobody at the back post. Spurs go for the short goal kick. 55 minutes gone. Still Manchester United 2. Spurs 1. Only 10 minutes this half. It's going to be a long half. I thought it was longer than that. Remember, after me, you'll have KG on the full-time view, doing his KG monologue, which should be fun. You won't have to go anywhere, by the way, either, guys, because this stream will redirect you straight back to him. And everyone in the chat, be sure to join the Discord by clicking the pinned link. The United View community is ever growing on the road to 100k. Long ball goes straight to De Gea. De Gea rolls it out to Diogo Dalot. Here's Fred. Bit of space in his own half. Forward pass to Pogba. Gets it caught under his feet. Gives it straight to Son. Sloppy. Kulusevski. Doherty. Never a foul. Never a foul, John Moss. That's a terrible decision. I mean, to be honest, talk about bad decisions. You see the Brighton keeper. How did he not get sent off earlier? I know it's Liverpool, but my God, you need him in the face. You see him punked him. Go to sleep. That's what it was. Son standing over the free kick. Cavani's warming up, so Cavani could be coming on. Gentle applause for Cavani. Wants to play today. Son standing over the free kick. Crosses it in. Maguire flicks it on. Here's Reguilon. And Matic puts it out for a throw-in. See if we can do a quick stat look at what's going on in this game. 57% possession to Spurs, for 43 to Manchester United. I can't read or talk today. is Romero. United firmly behind the ball, seemingly. Chris says, don't overstretch, Eddie. You've got to be careful, hasn't he? He does have to be careful. Very rigorous. I'll go out for a Manchester United goal kick. Bad pass by Bentancur. Well, United, it's what's funny with United certainly still is even under Ralf Rangnick. I mean, we weren't seeing this in games against the smaller teams, but certainly again in this match against Spurs. I mean, the game's kind of drifting a little bit certainly now, but we still absolutely playing moments. There's no doubt about it because we just sort of come into life a little bit and then just stop and watch the game drift away. Super chat from Red Baron. I appreciate the contribution. You can also do a super chat by clicking the $sign. Says, I think the reason why English Premier League refereeing is terrible is because of so many rule changes and not enough new refs coming in. I always say that I don't understand why we have to only have English refs or British referees in this in the Premier League. You have foreign managers, the best coaches, the best players. Why don't you get the best referees? Set it apart from the rest. Ball into the box, cleared by Telles. Is Højbjerg. Doherty, and that will go out for a goal kick. Yeah, I think with the refereeing issue, pay the refs more. Encourage the foreign refs to come in and get the best referees in. Also, the use of VAR needs to get way better because if they're asked to have another look at it, it basically means you got it wrong. You're going to have to overturn it. Make sure we can hear the conversations that VAR are having. Make sure we see everything because we don't even see a lot of the times when they're drawing the lines. We don't. The commentators hear stuff. It's given away. That's so poor. You're playing out from the back. Maguire passes it to, I think it's Telles, and immediately it's given away. And then possession's lost. It's so sloppy. CJK Digital says we need another goal. Absolutely we do. No doubt about it. Because as I mentioned, Spurs, well, they've sort of slowed a bit. They will get chances. No doubt about it, they'll get chances. And we know that Son and Kane are lethal. When it comes to one-on-ones, composure, they don't miss. Davis goes for the run. Fred intercepts. Passes it to Ronaldo. Here's Jadon Sancho. Oh, and it's given away again. United keep hold of the ball. Kulevsky cuts it back. Son, it's a chance. The chance goes wide, but it stems from United giving the ball away again. Every time we're on a counter-attack or we're moving forward or we're passing the ball at speed, we look like we can't pass the ball or we get stuck underneath our feet or we give it away. The only time we can pass the ball is when we're passing it sideways or slowly. We can't pass the ball forward or dribble with it. It's just the technique is just unbelievable. And you can't give chances like that to people like Son or Kane because they will punish you. Absolutely. David De Gea with the goal kick. 60 minutes gone, or 61 minutes gone rather. Manchester United 2, Spurs 1. That's a foul. It's a foul all day. He plays advantage. Pogba, bit of space. Dallow's on the overlap. It was the wrong pass. It's the wrong pass. He knows it as well. Dallow was the ball. Here's Fred. Does well. Sancho, bit of space to run into. Left-hand side. Take him on. One-on-one with Doherty. In comes Bentancur. Ball gets stuck under his feet. That's a foul. That's a foul, referee. Now he gives it. Romero. Sancho gets up, gives him a shove. Good. Have a little bit of it. I want to see someone get fired up and, show something. Not drift through the game. The first one was a foul. I don't know what John Moss is doing. That is a foul. And then he just starts kicking him. But then you would say again, bad refereeing, because it doesn't need to get to the point where Romero's just kicking the player. The first one's a foul. Telles is standing over it. Obviously, he's going to go for a cross into the box. Remember, Varane actually had a goal chalked out, didn't he? From was it a Telles? I think it was a Telles free kick against Burnley. So Telles are going to be standing over this one. Ball into the box. Not a bad one. Oh, it was in the direction of Ronaldo. Spurs clear it now. They've got counter-attack opportunity. Son slips, wins the ball back. Good. Might have hurt himself. It's Telles. Keep going. Plays advantage. Ronaldo passes back to Pogba. Fred. I tell you what, when we got the ball at our feet, you can just see some of these players panicking. Going, oh my God, I've got the ball on my feet. What am I going to do? Pogba, bit of space. Matic to Fred. Fred, Dallo. Is Fred once more. Pogba, Matic. Here's Maguire. Tellers, you're not trying to slow the game down a little bit. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Just have to make sure we're steady with the ball. And Maguire goes all the way back to De Gea to groans from Old Trafford, it must be said. De Gea, I'm not sure who that was to. That was a terrible kick. He tried to put it out wide to, I'm guessing Dallo was out there maybe, but it was a shocking kick. Romero goes for the switch to Kane. That's why to pick it out of the air. It's a throw-in to Spurs. Anthony Elanga is stripped. Looks like he's about to come on. Here's Doherty. Son goes down. Fred in the way. Fred's done well in fairness today. Interceptions. Pogba. I tell you what, Pogba's given the ball away a lot today. A lot of giving the ball away in bad positions again. Here's Son. Or getting the ball stuck under his feet. He's done that a lot. Here's Kulusevski. Fred, nuts. Lovely. Keep going. You've got space to go into. Keep going, Fred. Keep going. To Rashford, down the left-hand side. Pogba's on the overlap. Rashford gives it to Pogba. He's got to do something with it. Oh, it's wasteful. It's wasteful by Pogba. He's having one. I mean, you have to give credit to Fred because Fred wins the ball, drives it back. And the last 5-10 minutes, God, Pogba. I think he might be one to come off. He's looking leggy. He's come off in 65 minutes, a lot for United under Ranity. Space out there. Ben Davis. Now it's definitely time to make subs. Fred, good touch. Keep going, Fred. Passes it to Telles. Here's Ronaldo. He's up on his own. Ronaldo has a shot or parried out by Lloris. If there was someone there, if there was someone up with him, that would have been a rebound. Fred's on fire, by the way. Fred, how well is Fred playing? Paul Pogba should have a turn and look at Fred and go, oh, that's what I need to be doing. Fred's winning the ball back, driving forward, getting assists in this game. Kevin De Fred. Absolutely superb. Ball whipped in by Spurs. Tellers just needs to deal with it. Does so. Subs absolutely need to be made. I think, who have we got on the bench in terms of midfield options? I would argue Pogba probably needs to come off. Here's Matic. Sloppy pass once again. Here's Bentancur. Kulusevski. Cuts it back. Here's Doherty. That's poor. Go on, Tellez. That'll be a throw into Spurs. Problem is, United win the ball back and they just give it away immediately. Rashford's coming off. Alanga's on. I think that's the right sub. Rashford makes sure to applaud the fans. Alanga comes on. Has Rashford really done all of that much today? You could argue, not a lot, to be honest. Who is on the bench for United? Let's have a look. In terms of midfield options, not a ton in that position. That's the problem, isn't it? Doherty keeps it in. Whips it in. Oof. Varane deals with it. Pogba's that's a push in the back. All day, referee. Bentancur pushed Pogba in the back. I mean, yeah, in terms of options to Pogba, if he's looking leggy, I mean, I don't know, actually. Lingard? Depends on what Pogba's playing. If he's playing a 4-2-3-1, you can maybe have Lingard come on. But in terms of defensive options, I'm not sure. He could possibly switch to a back five, I guess, take a player out of midfield, which he might do. He might take Pogba off and bring on, say, I don't know, Victor Lindelof or something like that. Switch to a back five. That might be the right call, especially as we get later on into the game. Nearly 70 minutes gone, and it's still 2-1 to Manchester United. Getting to that element of the game where it's getting into proper game management time, isn't it? Old Trafford faithful singing "Rhythm is a Dancer," Anthony Elanga. You know what bothers me? That's such a foul throw-in, but they'll never get given. It's wayward by Spurs. United need to make something of it. And the thing is, when Spurs do something wayward, we just either give it away or their press is so quick that they win it back immediately. So their sloppiness on the ball is almost sort of okay because they'll win it back quickly. Our sloppiness on the ball is not okay because we don't win it back immediately. But this is going to get tense, absolutely. Spurs dominating possession. Nearly 60% possession in this game. Here's Kane. Well, certainly isn't the same Spurs side we faced at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium earlier this season, is it? I'm trying to see what the formation is. I think it is a 4-2-3-1, which means Pogba is playing as a 10. So if he is playing as a 10, then maybe you could bring Lingard on, I suppose. And then if Lingard does drop back deep, at least you've got some kind of legs, I suppose. Because I think Pogba just looks tired. He just looks leggy at this point. He definitely doesn't have the energy that he had previously. Reguilon trying to take on Sancho. And Maguire clears as the ball goes into the box. But we definitely need some fresh legs in the middle, certainly. Romero puts it into Kane. Kane's wrestling with Varane. Son, edge of the box. He's got some space. Ball in. 2-2. It's Harry Maguire. It's Maguire own goal. It's been coming. It's crap. It's poor defending. I said we were looking leggy. I said we were looking like we were going to concede. Harry Maguire own goal. Conte's telling him to focus, and so do Manchester United need to focus. Because we're rocky. It's just poor. I mean, Varane does well there because he handles him fine. But Son gets too much room on the edge of the box. He would have been offside. If Harry Maguire hadn't got involved, he would have been offside. Manchester United, we've been all over the place the last 15 minutes, it must be said. All over the place. And that's just so shit defensively. And that sums us up. And now, once again, look, Spurs have dominated the entire game. Absolutely the entire game. The 2 goals we've had have come out of nowhere. And we're giving it away again. Oh. I mean, you could argue, look, you could make an argument and say, oh, is that guy interfering with play? But he's not, really. But then does Maguire make the tackle because he... Oh, United are all over the place. Reguilon's rolling around. Get up. I said I felt like that sub to maybe take Pogba off, bring someone like Lindelof on or something like that was, I felt like that was, it's nasty. That is nasty by Dallo. I felt like that maybe needed to be done a couple of minutes before. The thing is, Spurs haven't even been necessarily amazing, in the last sort of 15, 20. But we've just been really poor. Not being able to hold the ball, giving the ball away. Like I said, Pogba looks absolutely knackered. And all you can hear is the away end. Manchester United's Old Trafford seems silent. And the thing is as well, Maguire's going to get it on social media now. He's going to absolutely get it. I don't know. I mean, it's just poor. It's really poor. And it encapsulates Manchester United, doesn't it? Sums up his season. Just poor, shambolic. And now we're at 2-2 and we're looking for a bit of magic again. That's a foul. Now this is where you are looking at your bench. If you're Ralph Rangnick and going, right, who do we bring on? We've already made one sub. Alanga's on for Rashford. Yeah, Cavani, I would assume, has to come on. I would say probably Lindelof, right? I think he might switch to maybe a back five, go for a 5. I don't know what he'll go for. Because you've got to do two things now. You've got to shore it up because they'll get more chances, but you've also got to go for it because we have to win the game. And we do not look like winning this game. There is no energy in Manchester United at the moment. It is flat. The team playing with energy and fitness is Spurs. Here's Varane. Matic. Ronaldo. Twice Manchester United have squandered lead. Cuts it back. Ronaldo! Oh! Lloris with the save. So 1-2 between Ronaldo and Sancho. And Ronaldo just gets out of his feet quickly and Lloris makes a save. Ronaldo looks like the only one that could score. It's a good pass by Sancho. Just gets out of his feet quickly. Does well, actually, Ronaldo. Keeper should probably save it. Just toe pokes it. If that goes in, you're asking questions of the goalkeeper. It's a corner, though, to United. You know what that means. Ball in, headed away. Good touch by Sancho. Here's Dallo. Goes long. Varane manages to get the header. He's still up there. Kane. Referee. Come on, John Moss. So both teams are going for attacking substitutions. Cavani's coming on for United and Lucas Moura is coming on for Spurs. Both teams going for it. So we're going to get chances. Kulusevski comes off for Lucas Moura. So they're going really like for like, it would appear. Whereas I think United are going to go for a formation change. Well, United haven't made the sub. 13 minutes left. We need something. If we got any chance for top 4, we need a goal. We don't win today. I mean, it's over anyway, but we need we need a win. Ball over the top. Maguire with an absolutely shocking pass to David De Gea. De Gea manages to deal with it, and Maguire's panicking. He's absolutely panicking. And it goes out for a throw-in. I mean, you almost feel bad for him because the crowd are getting on his back going, because they know. It's a poor pass back. It's just absolutely awful. Awful. Surprised that's not a foul by Matic. Here comes Son. Son nearly goes through everyone there. Tellers does well. And then puts it out for a throw-in. Now here's the sub now. Cavani's going to be coming on. For who? For Matic. So we are going to see a change in shape. So previously it was going to be Matic off for Lindelof. But now it's Matic off for Cavani. So we're going for a risk. Ralph Rangnick's putting all of his chips on the table. We're going two up top. I mean, we've got to go for it, but my concern is how on earth they're going to get chances. Is Tellez. Cavani first thing nearly plays it off Lucas Moura. Ronaldo. It's got to be a foul. Referee plays advantage. Here's Sancho down the right hand side. He switched with Alanga. Sancho to Dallo. Ronaldo's pretty deep here. Here comes Fred. Final 10 minutes at Old Trafford. Come on. Pogba. Bentancur is... I mean, Pogba's got lucky twice there. Pogba. Good pass, though, that is. To Sancho. Good touch. Deliver it. Oh. It's a corner to United. I mean, Reguilon's happy it's gone out for a corner. Because what are we going to do? Now's the time to do something from corners, guys. Tellez. Ball in! Yes, it's Ronaldo! Get in! It's a hat-trick! Cristiano Ronaldo! Sue! Come on! Get in! Cristiano Ronaldo hat-trick! Get in! He's got magic left in them. Come on! Get in! It's come out of nowhere and it's from a corner. Get in. Silence to the doubters. He's still got magic in them. Number 7, Sue. He is back. He is on it. Right, Sue. Look at that. Bang. What a header. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shocking defending. It's a free header, but it's an unbelievable header. It's a free header. It's a good delivery. Look at that. Bang. Top corner. Cristiano Ronaldo. I've gone light-headed. Tom Brady's clapping. It's what he needs. Do you want to come to every game, Tom? And now he's come off. Fine. We'll have it. Hat trick. Defend the lead. Get everyone behind the ball. See, his hip flexor was the problem. Lindelof's come on for Ronaldo. Jay says, guys, stop laughing. Owen's having a fit live on stream. Someone called 999. I think you could almost hear probably KG having a panic attack. Right, let's just hold on. Goal kick. All right, it's going to be long. I mean, it's probably, 3 minutes going to be at injury time. So with this, we've got 10 minutes left. Doubt him at your peril. He went to Portugal. He went to one of those clinics. Like Sammy Nasri was at, on a drip. He was like the Hulk. He went and stood in front of gamma rays for a few days. Comes back 10 years younger. Right, hold on, United. I'd have switched to a back five, it looks like. Oh, Lucas Moura's running out the defence. Son slipped again. It's not the first time he slipped over. Daly just put his foot through it. Yes. Adam says, went to the Lazarus pit and saw Razar go. Yep, absolutely. He's immortal. He's still got magic in the fingers. I'm telling you. It's like Doctor Strange. It's a foul on Harry Kane. He'll be booked. Pogba's fouled Kane. It's again, Pogba's, I tell you what, Pogba's had a stinker today. Pogba's been really poor. It's a bad tackle as well. It deserves a yellow. His control and his passing today has been really bad, Paul Pogba. Kane's still not got back up yet. Looks to be in a bit of discomfort. Is it normal to have shooting pains in your arm and chest after that goal? I'll tell you. Come on. 5 minutes left. You've got to go off the pitch. Got to go off the pitch, Harry. You were down. You had treatment. Spurs are going to bring on 2 more subs. Going to be Bergwijn and Harry Winks. Just defend the free kick properly. Defend the free kick. Come on. Deal with it. Just deal with it. Ball in. Goes all the way. That went out. That went out. Goal kick. Take your time, David, with this one. Settle. Here's the substitutions for Spurs coming on. Richard says, and DJ and Cam claim Ronaldo is done. I said before that obviously he is not what he once was. Obviously he is not what he once was. Is there magic still in him? Yes. Can you rely on him? No, because you should never be relying on a 37-year-old anyone in football. Does he have magic in him? Yes. We have seen it today. And Cristiano Ronaldo coming into... Why didn't he pick it up, De Gea? Cristiano Ronaldo coming back into facing Atletico off the back of a hat-trick? Yes, please. But I want to have... Coming off... Playing... I can't even talk. I want Cristiano Ronaldo facing Atletico coming off a hat-trick and coming off 3 points. I got there in the end. Is Pogba. That's a pull of the shirt job, Moss. Lindelof. Good pass. It's off the pitch, Dallo. Just keep hold of the ball. Keep hold of the ball. Less than 2 minutes of normal time to go. Can't believe people are leaving. Terrible. Joel Matthews says, I'm so looking forward to a Super Gas KG for the post-game video. It's going to be a hot mess. Yes, KG is on after myself in the full-time view. You don't have to go anywhere either. This stream will redirect you to that. Bergwijn. Oh. Kane. Goalkeepers. Over the bar. Goal kick. Take your time. 60 seconds of normal time to go, plus stoppage time. We're seeing all the Ronaldo goals. Look at this. Rocket, top corner, bang. Pick that out, Hugo. Here's the next one. Sancho cuts it back. Ronaldo, bang. Sue number 2. Here's Sue number 3. Corner, header, brilliant. It might be better than the one from 25 yards. All of them. Is it a perfect hat-trick? I don't think so. Man of the match, CR7. I tell you what, though. By the way, obviously Ronaldo has been excellent with his goals. But shout out to Fred, who has been unbelievable today. Fred has been superb. There's Sir Alex. How much injury time, guys? Come on. How much injury time? Fourth official. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Just keep hold of the, get the ball. Go out for a throw-in. Oh. Here's Winks. Goes for a ball over the top. Oh, God, that was lucky. Goes out for a goal kick, and Reguilon had a chance. That was a chance. Should do better. Reguilon, he gets past Dallo. Actually, Lindelof, I think, doesn't get the flick on it, and he should do better. He's got a tap in. Oh, my God. Can't deal with like 3 more minutes of that. Come on, hold on. Stop wrestling with Maguire. Well done, Fred again. Foul. Well done, Paul Pogba. Put your foot on the ball. Don't play short. Foot on the ball. Why are we rushing? Not the time to rush. Just keep it calm. Keep it calm. Pogba, what are we standing over the free kick for? Take your time, Maguire. Take your time. Goes long. Hit it into the corner. What's your touch like? Get to the corner. Ah, oh, come on. Now show some energy. Concentrate. Lindelof, good header. Dallo just smashes it up in the air. Stay up there forever. Oof. Keep pressing. Edison, don't stop. Less than 2 minutes left of stoppage time. Doherty. Harry Winks. Pressure. Lucas Moura. Steps past Tellez. Alanga might have been trodden on there. Get out. Claim it, De Gea. Fall down on the floor. Fall down. Don't go fast. Why are you trying to give the ball away now? What's your touch like, Jaden? Keep up. Just keep hold of the ball. Cavani. Don't you dare go for goal. Ah! Sancho had a chance. Cavani put it across goal, but now we're open. Should have been it. Well done, Cavani. Get out then. Get out. Get out. 30 seconds left. Get out. United are unbelievably deep. Someone get the ball. Varane heads away. Right now, just run it. Run it, Jaden. Run it. Head to a corner flag, man. You do the same, Dallo. Keep hold of the ball. Fred. John Moss, look at your watch. Oh, it's a poor pass. It's a poor pass. Oh. Careful. Kane, it's a bad touch. Dallo. Come on. Full time. Manchester United 3, Tottenham 2. Get in. Get in. Come on. Come on. Hat trick. CR7. Sue. 3 points. Get in. Ah. My goodness. Viva Ronaldo. Viva Ronaldo. A massive win for Manchester United. Ronaldo applauds the fans as he walks down the tunnel. What a result. Ronaldo gives the fans a thumbs up. Needed. Massive result for Manchester United. And Manchester United up to 4th. Greatest goal scorer of all time. Ronaldo goes straight down the tunnel as well. Applauds everyone. Ralph Rangnick's talking to Maguire. He's talking to Maguire. Saying, don't put it in the net then, you idiot. But a massive, 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 massive win for Manchester United. One that at points didn't necessarily sure I saw coming, but we got there in the end. I think KG's in the chat because he's dropping bombs. Oh, as I mentioned, guys, KG is going to be up with the full-time view next, so I'll get off this stream so KG can jump on. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Manchester United 3, Spurs 2. Get in.